Hello everybody and welcome back to another Escape from Tarkov video, and today I'm going to be talking about the Glock 17 that was recently added within the game. I'm going to be discussing some good and bad points to do with the weapon, and then overall at the end giving you my personal summary of whether it is a viable option for you to take into a raid. Now I'm going to be just breaking it down slightly. I'm not going to be going too in depth in this video because I do want you guys to make your own decision. I highly recommend with any weapon within Escape from Tarkov, you take it out at least once into a raid and find out for yourself whether you enjoy it or not. But I will be giving you a breakdown of, say, the price and how good it works in combat and stuff like that. So if you enjoy it, as always, leave a like. Your support has been amazing. I'm almost at 1,000 subs, so if we can get there, that would be absolutely incredible. I'll be doing some stuff, giveaways within my Discord and stuff like that. So let's get into the video, shall we? So the first point I'd like to make is that the Glock is a very expensive weapon. It came with the mechanic, and the mechanic, as you guys know from my previous video, is selling stuff for euros. And the base Glock is 244 euros, which has actually been reduced. When the update first came out, it was over 300 euros. So since then it has been reduced. However, it is still a really extortionate amount of money, considering euros don't come about as easy as dollars and rubles do within raids and stuff like that. So especially when you're saving up for item cases and weapon cases and stuff like that. So just be aware of that when you're looking to buy this sort of weapon. So if you wanted to upgrade the Glock in any sort of way, if you wanted to modify it for a bigger mag, for example, or adding a suppressor or anything like that, you can easily reach over 1,000 euros for one 9mm pistol. And for example, if I wanted a golden threaded barrel, that is an extra 113 euros. If I wanted the most expensive Glock slider, which is the Glock Zev Tech Hex, that's an extra 229. If I wanted the really nice new suppressor, the FD917, that is an extra 473. Not to mention that the 50-round mag, drum mag for the Glock, that is an extra 86 euros. So you can easily, if you wanted to fully kit out this weapon, easily reach over 1,000 euros, which is an extortionate amount of money. So say if money's not exactly an issue for you and you just like modifying weapons, this is where you're going to love the Glock. The Glock is extremely modifiable. You can add 4 different types of magazines within this. One of them is the base 17-round mag. The next one up is the P mag, which contains 21 rounds. Then you've got 33-round mag, and then you've got, of course, the drum mag, which is 50 rounds. So if you want, you could really modify this gun to suit your needs. Say if you wanted to go in all guns blazing, you could add one of the 5 muzzle brakes for this Glock, with a drum mag, go in all guns blazing, shoot the shit out of everyone. But if you want to go stealthy, you could add a suppressor, improve your iron sights to add sort of a green tint, or even a snake eye Glock rear sight. You can add that as well. With a golden threaded barrel if you want, improve the Glock slider. There's so many combinations for this gun, and you would love it. If you guys like modifying weapons, you would absolutely love modifying the Glock. And I can say that because I do love modifying weapons, and I do really like modifying the Glock, because you can put sights on it and everything. You can put a red dot on it and stuff like that, and just make it really suit your needs. You can, this is my favorite bit about the Glock. I really do enjoy it for the fact that it is so modifiable. Not only that, but the weapon can also pack a punch, especially since the update. 9mm has actually been buffed a little bit for extra armor penetration, and it deals a little bit more of a hard hitting round. So if you're using the PST variant of 9mm, you can take out some people with armor. Now, I did a stupid thing when recording some gameplay for this Glock, and only had I didn't take any spare ammunition, so I only had 1 mag and a few rounds left, and I was able to kill 2 kitted guys that had AK-74Ns with only a few 9mm rounds, and this was head on. I did kill 1. I'll show you the clip right now, but I killed 1, and then it was a head on sort of thing, and my Glock came out on top. I didn't bring any ammo. Well, goodbye, Glock. Holy flippin' hell. I've got 4 bullets left. I did not bring ammo. I'm so fucking stupid. There was 2. I remember there being 2. Oh, I killed them both. No way. Haha, get fucked, boys. Killed them both. So as you can see, the weapon's actually really hard hitting. The Glock is the most powerful 9mm pistol out there, and it shows. It really does show. You can kill enemies from quite a far distance actually, using just the default Glock. If I had an extra sight on there or a red dot on there, I'll be able to be a lot more accurate. But it works for any sort of combat situation, head on and getting the jump on somebody. Now, obviously, it is 9mm, so you are still going to struggle killing someone with, say, a fast MT helmet, a 4 armor, and an M4 head on. You're probably going to die in that situation. But if you get the jump on somebody, you've definitely got a chance. And this is another reason why I like the Glock, is because it is powerful, especially with the buff for 9mm. Now, if you are running this weapon in a raid, there is something you need to consider as well, and that is the size of the actual weapon. A default Glock is a 2x1 sort of normal pistol size. However, if you were to have, say, the 33 round mag or the 50 round mag on it, it becomes 2x2, and then if you add a suppressor, it can go 2x3. So it can be a really large weapon to use, and that can be an issue for someone. Say if you are in a situation where you know you're going to die, if you have an alpha container, you will not be able to save every bit of your gun. You will have to break it down, you have to take the mag out, or you have to take the suppressor off and stuff like this. And like, I don't even know whether you'll be able to do that within raid. So you would need the gamma container or the epsilon container, or the beta container even, for this weapon to actually be safe. And the size, that's for a pistol. That's, I know, yeah, you've got a drum mag on the bottom of it and a suppressor. However, that's the same size as the default MP5. So if you want to compare a fully automatic weapon to this single shot pistol, you got the same size and compare it between each other. It's a lot of space. It does take up a lot of space, and I don't know about you, but I'm fine with the space being taken up. But I know a lot of people, if they're looting, they've already got stuff in their gamma container. I don't loot. I go in purely for PvP action now. But if you guys are looting as well, you've got a choice to make here, whether you want to save your Glock or save the stuff that's in your gamma. It's because of how expensive the Glock is. If you fully modded it out, that's a hard choice to make. It really is. So just consider that when you're actually using the Glock. So overall, that's 2 fors and 2 againsts for this weapon. So overall, I'm going to make the decision of leaving it up to you to find out whether you want to take this weapon into a raid or not. I 100% recommend that you take it in at least once, just to find out what it's like. Even if you take it in offline and just see what the weapon's like to use and stuff like this. However, personally, I really like it. And if you guys like 9mm, especially with the buff that it's got, and if you like trying something that's extremely modifiable and you just like trying stuff that is new and stuff like that, I highly recommend it, and I guarantee you guys will like it. However, there is stuff to consider, like I mentioned previous, the space and the expense that you're going to pay out for this sort of weapon. There's a lot of things to consider. Now, who knows, it might change over time, it might become dirt cheap. over time it might get added for rubles rather than euros, and that might be a good thing. However, for now, at the moment, just at 0.7.4/5, it's expensive, like really fucking expensive. So I like it. Let me know what you guys think if you have used it down below in the comments. But other than that, guys, we're at 900 subs, 907 to be precise at the time of this recording. So if we hit 1,000, there's going to be a lot of shit going down. So let's try and get there. If you did enjoy the video, I love you all so much. So hit that like button, and I'll come to your house and give you a good night kiss and tuck you in and shit like that. But other than that, I'll speak to you soon in the next video. Let me know down below in the comments if you want to see any other weapons, for example, whether the mechanics Bitcoin trades are worth it and stuff like that. I don't mind doing that and stuff like that. So I love you all. I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.